KCAA. Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody, and I hope you're having a good day. And real quick, we're going to bump this out before we get started. When I was coming down the hill from Yucaipa on the freeway, going towards Redlands, where we are, the traffic was backed up and stopped for quite a ways. And what happened is there was a tractor trailer, and he had two tires blowing out. And somehow he got off the road. But the tires and the rims and everything were floating around the freeway. So if you're coming down from New Kaipa, right before you get to 6th Street and on, that's where it started. Slow up a little bit and be prepared to stop. I don't think you want a part of a dead tire hitting your car. You know what I mean? Okay, now, without any further ado, welcome to the show, everybody, and I'm glad you're here. And if you read my post today, you're thinking, I got to turn in because this is what I need. You need new carpeting, new flooring, or just because you want them, not that you need them, but you want them. Yes, we have Bob, the owner of M&M Carpeting, and he's up in Yucaipa with us. I've seen his shop, a lovely, lovely shop he has, and we're going to be talking to him here in a few seconds. And then after that, we're going to do a little segment about Mother's Day. Why? Because it's a big contest going on and so on. And we're just going to be battering back and forth after that. So without any further ado, Bob, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, and thank you. And so what do you think of our little station?
I think it's nice. I like it. Cozy. Cool.
Yeah, it is nice and cool, huh?
It is nice and cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be hot, so.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like being hot.
Who does?
Yeah, my daughter.
Oh, okay. And Andrew, hi, or board up?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, not too
Hi,
much.
Andrew.
What about you?
Not much. So you have Bob with you.
Yes, we were just talking about that while you were on the telly.
I found an amazing song for Bob over here.
How amazing is it?
So amazing, it's the best song I've ever picked for your show.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to hear it?
Better than the one 5 weeks ago?
Absolutely.
No way.
This is like on my top 10 list on my Apple iTunes. No joke.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right?
I like it.
Yes, he can. I feel like when you arrive to a job site, windows down, that's what needs to be blaring.
Yeah, well, not always. I think you could possibly get away with it. Maybe we'll
Yes.
come to Bev's house and Bev will let us get away and we'll film it.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
you
we
know,
go.
that could be fun to do.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Bev needs a new kitchen.
Yeah. Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Bev needs a new kitchen. Who do we call?
Have so much fun working together, they get the job done.
Yeah, you know. Bev needs
Yes.
new flooring in her bathroom. Who do we call?
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can.
And you know what else Bev needs?
What?
New carpeting.
Yes.
Does Bob do that too?
Oh, yes.
Pilchard and Bird, Travis and Spud, playing together.
And carpet too.
There you go. Yay! Well, that is your song from now on.
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay,
I like
well,
it.
good. Well, since everybody's in a happy mood now and we're giggling and stuff, Bob, would you please tell all of our listeners the beginning of your story? When did you get started and why?
Well, I will start by telling you I'm going to be 50 in July.
So,
So,
happy birthday.
yeah, thank you. In probably 1987, 88, after high school, I didn't have a job. So I went with a friend and his father, and I went to help put linoleum in a kitchen. And after that, I worked from then until 1995, 96. And I started laying floors on my own and worked for various retail floor stores from Pasadena all the way to Palm Springs. I I don't know what it was. I just like the construction aspect of it. I like the meeting of new people on a daily basis. Sometimes, you stay for a couple of days, and I liked the beautifying somebody's home. When you left, when you got there, everything needed to be replaced. When you left, everything looked really nice, and that is what I think really just kept me staying in the game. By 2003, 2004, I got a contractor's license. I went to work for a retail store in Pasadena. I stayed there and just honed my craft, I guess, and I learned how to sell. I learned how to install better, how to be a better, person, customer service. The man's name was Terry O'Toole, and he just really took me under his wing, and he taught me a lot. And I bought my first retail store here in San Bernardino in 2011. And today I own 4.
Whoa.
M&M Carpets is my brand. I bought the brand, but I'm very proud of it. It's just been a really good business to me, and all the education, all the seminars, all the things that I've learned, the people I've met. I've had friends in this business over 30 years, and I enjoy their company. They're all business relationships, but they're all really solid friendships. It's a little family within a family, and flooring's something that everywhere you go is you see it. It's in everybody's home, everybody's office, and it's everywhere you go, and it's very important that you have comfortable flooring, especially in your home where we live. So that's kind of my story. I left out my best friend's father was my mentor. I mean, he really taught me a lot too. I kind of shortened that a little bit, but Terry Rogers was a very big inspiration to me. He taught me how to be a consummate professional, and he really explained to me how important it was when you worked in somebody's home to make it your own while you're there, and make sure you take care of everything. Put everything back. Don't go in parts of the home you're not working. Don't go in the refrigerator. Things like that. So, Terry Rogers was a mentor of mine for sure.
And it is so good to hear this story. And when people hear stories like this, then they get a feeling of you and what you stand for and what you did before and what you're doing now. And I think that's the best thing any owner could do is open up and tell them exactly this how they got here and why and everything else. I like that story. Now, you're welcome. Now, is Terry still with us, or did he pass?
Terry Rogers passed away about 3 years ago. So yeah, we miss him. It just things happen. I'm still best friends with his son, and we still work together from time to time. And but yeah, he left a good legacy, and he worked in this business. I want to say it was 50 years.
Whoa.
He was still an installer. Up until the time he passed away. He never wanted to stop. He worked all over as well, had a lot of friends too, and he was a professional. He was a really good man.
You were in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and both guys were Terry.
Yeah. What are the odds of that happening?
I know.
You know?
And they're really wonderful people. I'm very blessed to have the people I've had around me over the last 25 years.
And that's how I banged into you. See, it was meant to be.
Yep.
There you go. And now, talking about, let's start with the flooring before we hit the carpeting. Right now, it's spring and summer. Mostly all of us go barefoot. You're in and out of the house, in the kitchen, wherever. And if you're outside playing in the yard, and a lot of times you're still barefoot coming in. And have big parties and this and that. If somebody wanted to redo the wood kitchen floors and the hallway floors, some of them even have the wood in the bathrooms, what is the one thing that they should do to pick out the new flooring, and what is the one thing they should not do?
Well, to pick out the flooring, you got to start with color. You got to start with design. What is it that I want? You have those, maybe do some research on the internet, obviously come down and see a retail store like M&M Carpets and come down and let us help you. I believe that if you're replacing it with wood and that's what you want again, then it just depends on color, style, and that's primarily it. Allow someone like myself to educate you on products and help you make these decisions and actually make the decision as less painful as possible. That's really what it comes down to. And my job is to make sure we put the right products in the right areas.
I was just going to ask you about that.
That's extremely important to get the right product in the right area. If you're someone who lives alone, you really like the richness of wood, you want that in your kitchens and your hallway, then I would agree with that. If you're a younger couple, you have 3 kids and a Great Dane, I would recommend we do something that's a little more durable, that might not scratch, that to protect that investment. Flooring can be expensive at times depending on the products you choose. So that's really it. Just got to come down and you got to find your local retailer and you got to ask questions. Nowadays everybody researches on the internet. That's great, but the internet's not always the best place to go. You might get false information. So you still need to find somebody with the knowledge that can help you with the questions that you have.
It's a good answer. And with me, I don't like going on the computer and try to get all the answers. I'm old school. I want to talk to the person I'm going to be dealing with face to face and get a feeling of him or her and their business. And when you're in the shops and you can actually see the materials, I think that is more than half the fun of picking one out and having it done. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I get a lot of people, just like you said, that really do want to come down. They want to touch. They want to see. Hunter and I are the only 2 people that work at M&M and Yucaipa. And again, that's for a reason. I don't want somebody to come in and be, overwhelmed with so many people. We're not car salesmen.
Thank goodness.
We want you to come in, be comfortable, maybe have a seat, talk for a while about whatever, and then show you the products that you might want to look at, allow you to take them home, call me back, then we'll come out and measure. We don't charge for that either. There's no charge for measures. We then, bring out, measure, bring the samples back to the store. Then we usually all meet back there again, and we make the final decisions. And at that point, again, I just want the process to be painless for the consumer. That's how I was taught over the years. And I want to educate the consumer. That's really the most important thing.
Well, talking about educating, when I was in your shop the other day, and behind where your desk was, they had the different woods, and you had this one, it was kind of like that grayish, bluish color wood. I mean, it was. I fell in love with that color. I don't know what it was because, with our timing, but what would be the best wood to get for, like you said, in a kitchen with the heavy traffic, the animals, the children, the water, so on and so on, and let's say in your hallways? What are the 2 to 3 best woods that somebody should get? And, that's a big expense, really. Your carpeting and your flooring, and you want to know which is which. What ideas do you have?
Well, let me start by saying when right now, wood floor there's a lot of different products out there that look like wood and they might not be wood. Ceramic tile makes a wood plank, but it's ceramic tile. Laminate is a laminated surface, which is not wood. And then you have waterproof flooring that's really taking the country by storm, is waterproof laminates, basically. I
like that idea.
Well, it's good for the kitchens. It's good for a big house with a family room when you have a pool, because it is waterproof. It can withstand water from the top down. So let's clarify. There's hardwood, then there's laminate, and then there's ceramic tile that looks like wood. So you have a large, vast array of different products. The waterproof laminates are really doing well. They work really well in the kitchens because of spills, things like that. We do sell a considerable amount of everything. So gets back to the point of what works best for your home. The product you were looking at is called Sono, and it's made in Germany. I think I had told you.
Yes.
A little bit we talked. And it actually has a ceramic beaded finish, and it is made in Germany. A lot of products right now with the waterproof laminates are made in China, and the rest of them are made in Georgia. But for the most part, all hardwood is primarily made in America, the products in our store. The Chinese have perfected a few different products. They do make a lot of flooring, and they do make quality products. But they do make products that aren't quite as quality as you'd think. So it's something to be really careful of. Again, ask your retailer, where's the product from, what's the warranty, things like that, so you know what you're getting before you buy it.
That's good. You always have to ask questions.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I ask questions, people looking at me and saying, when is she going to stop asking questions? I'm nosy. I want to know what I'm actually getting. You know what I mean? And so on and so on.
So you're the nosy neighbor.
Yes, I am. Ha, 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 ha.
Always poking her head over the hedges there.
Well, I got to see how your roses are growing. Yeah, you know, the one at the end, the pink one, you better kind of clip them a little bit. You have a couple that don't look too happy.
Okay, all right.
And the like we were just talking about, the one that I seen at your shop, that great. I just fell in love with that color. I have never seen anything like that before. And like in my kitchen and in the hallway and in the downstairs bathroom, they have the wood floor. And it's a pretty brown, you know, but I seen this and I went, holy macaroni. And so is that new? Are we going to be seeing new different colors coming out or what?
Well, the gray trend is here.
Good.
And it's been coming on. There's talk that it's fading a little bit into more of a gray brown. I still get a considerable amount of customers who want gray. I'm wearing a gray shirt, so I'm with the fad. I'm with the trend, and I have a gray truck at home. I do like the color gray. It's really a nice color. The advantage to the grays is you can kind of build off of gray. I always will look at a house, if I was to walk into a brand new home being built and the customer gives me the chance to build it from the ground up or the floor up. Okay, so we're going to start with a gray floor. Well, the colors are endless that can go on the walls because the gray color on the color wheel, the designer color wheel, it really flows with a lot of different colors.
They do.
You could put reds with it. You can put tans, browns, other softer grays, lighter grays, light gray on the walls, dark gray on the floor, solid white baseboards, solid white doors and jambs. That's
beautiful. And gray is one of the top colors right now.
Absolutely. It's the biggest trending color. And the designers around America, they trend the colors and they push them, and when they do, they come out and we respond.
Well, you know what also I notice, and what I do for, here with the station and all the different programs, and Jesse J from Jesse J Collections. I knew him when he first got started, and now he's worldwide. We do a lot of fashion shows and so on with him. And he called me about 4 months ago, and he goes, Bev, I says, what? He says, you're going to be happy. And I go, why? He said, gray is on the runway this season. I want, yes! And like you said, there's gray is the new black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really is. And with that, and there's so many mix and matchies and prints and everything else that you could do with that color. And I had a gray blouse. I still have it. And I did this the other day just because. I brought it downstairs because I have stainless steel appliances, right? And the lovely gray there. So I put this blouse down on the floor, down on the bottom of where the freezer is on the refrigerator. I looked and went, look at this, it looks so beautiful together. I got so happy, and I went, oh, so, yeah.
Gray's a color that works. I can say that. It really does work. Not all consumers out there are into the gray thing. In California, in Southern California, we're well known for earth tones. So just look around the room we're in. We are Earth Tone City.
Yes.
I've been back to Georgia on several occasions for educational seminars and classes and mill tours of carpet mills. and they pick on us to the extreme you wouldn't believe. You know, oh, in California we don't even send green, red. You know, they do, but we really, if you go to the beach, we're a lot of sand and earth tones.
Yeah, they're just jealous because we're just so laid back and chill, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got that one right.
And
Right.
when I go back, I always tell them, they're like, oh, what's it like in California? And I said, well, I'm 10 minutes from the beach, 10 minutes from the mountains, 10 minutes from Disneyland, Magic Mountain, Hollywood,
Right.
Palm Springs, Malibu, stop me somewhere, you know. But
Yeah.
those areas are nice, too.
You ever watch the new SNL? They do the Californians.
Yeah.
And it's like the make believe
Freeways.
soap opera of us.
Yeah.
They're like, I took the 405 to like the 5 and then the 101. And then everything has like a and a like at the end. It's like,
Yeah.
see, I just did it. I said just
Yeah.
like, see that? See, it's part of my life. I'm okay with that.
It is what it is.
They overcharacterize it, but we're okay with that.
And it's so much fun, too. And if you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. And
Correct.
we are talking to Mr. Jim. I'm Bob. I seen that person walk back, and she had the name Jim on her shirt. And and Mr. Bob from M&M Carpets in Yucaipa. Get your paper and pens. Take down these notes. We're learning a whole lot about it. And right now I see the mark. We're going to take a quick break, and
Sure.
we're going to be right back. Don't go away.
For more local radio every day, tune into KCAA Loma Linda.
Hi, my name is Don, and I work with my wife Marie. We are holistic health practitioners specializing in magnetic therapy. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. The benefits of magnetic therapy are speed up healing time, reduce discomfort and pain, reduce inflammation, detoxify your body, help improves blood flow. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, we can be reached at 951-743-6903. We help to relieve pain without the dangerous side effects of drugs. Some of the other benefits of biomagnetism are a safe alternative for the treatment of over 500 ailments, including cancers, chronic back pain, migraines, asthma, cysts, tumors, acne, arthritis, knee pain, sports injuries, broken bones, high blood pressure, diabetes, fibromyalgia, sciatica, multiple sclerosis, stroke recovery. It also helps reconnect the brain to the nerves. We are located in Yucaipa, and we are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, got pain, get relief. 951-743-6903. Once again, 951-743-6903. Got pain? Get relief. This is Don Sampius. I'm here to tell you about MD Jar Biomagnetics, otherwise known as the Got Pain people. What we specialize in is biomagnetic therapy. And what is biomagnetic therapy? It helps to reduce healing time. It helps reduce discomfort and pain. It reduces inflammation. It detoxifies. It improves blood flow. It promotes oxygen. It regenerates stem cell growth. It helps with cancers, chronic back pain, migraines, asthma, toothaches, tumors, fibromyalgia. If you have any of these symptoms, by all means, we can help you out. Call Don and Marie at 951-743-6903. We are located at 13641 Bryant Street in Yucaipa. Very easy to find. Just down the 10 freeway, get onto the county line off-ramp, and take it up to Bryant Street, and there we are. Or you could visit us in our Palm Springs office, 555 South Sunrise Way, unit number 303 in Palm Springs. Again, got pain, get relief. MD Jar Magnetics, the Got Pain people. 951-743-6903.
If you own or work at a restaurant, bar, or nightclub, here's an important message to help improve your bottom line. At Starflight Entertainment, we rent professional karaoke DJ systems. The monthly cost is affordable, and Starflight systems are easy to operate. For more information, call me, Rich, or Bev at Starflight Entertainment, 909-797-7291. Starflight karaoke systems have great sound, and Starflight provides a large selection of songs, everything from the 40s to today's latest hits. We at Starflight Entertainment will supply a professional karaoke jockey, or we'll train someone for you. The Starflight system can also be used almost like a jukebox during your slower times. Starflight Entertainment has been in business since 1989, and many bars, restaurants, and clubs have been customers for up to 10 years. Starflight covers San Bernardino, Riverside, Orange, and Los Angeles counties, and we can help improve your business. So remember the name Starflight Entertainment, and remember 909-797-7291.
Starflight Entertainment. KCAA KCAA.
All right, and we're back, and I'm glad everybody's still with us. This 9 to 5. This is another song that we found from Mr. Bob, because all of us working in the flooring, and what do we have time to mop, wax, vacuum? What are we going to do? So we're going to find out, because we're going to leave the wood flooring, and we're coming into carpeting.
You know, Bob, if Bob the Builder doesn't work, Dolly will.
We're open 9 to 5. I love it.
Gee, I wonder how they found that out.
It works perfect.
However, I do recommend showing up to a job site bumping Bob the Builder, maybe not Dolly Parton as much, just saying.
It depends.
Unless I go to Tennessee.
Yep.
Oh, there's so many things we could say about that, and I'm going to stay quiet.
Y'all come back now.
Yeah.
Dollyland.
Yeah.
Dollywood?
Dollywood, yes.
Yeah.
Dollywood.
Okay, now, we're back, guys. Now, since we did everything about the wood flooring and, you know, where we should put what, blah, 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 the different thicknesses, the different makes, and so on and so on, let's hit the carpeting, because I think the carpeting, this is my opinion, I think it's going to be harder for a family to pick out than it is for the wood floors, don't you?
It all depends. Carpet is, it's a staple in every household. Most people want carpet in their bedrooms, their living room, family room. They lay and play with their kids. There's so many types of carpet. There's so many different applications of carpet. There's pattern carpet. There's cut pile carpet. Mm-hmm. You know, there's multicolored carpet. Then you've got your different styles of a solid, a tweed, a fleck.
Is there a more popular one that's like more happening than others?
It's mostly right now just a multicolor, a nice. The pile of the carpet is the thickness. So if you hear me say pile, that's the thickness. I'll try not to.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So the thickness of the carpet, a lot of people, want thick, really thick.
So the one that's closest to you is the one?
These are both the same pile. I brought these because the one thing I wanted to talk about today was the difference between nylon and polyester carpet.
Gotcha.
Because that's the biggest thing to know.
It really
right?
is. And the nylon is the stronger, thicker fiber. It's what your seatbelts are made of. And this is the nylon piece of carpet. Nylon will just hold up longer. It has a memory. It wants to stand up and last. If you're familiar with grass, we always compare these two to grass, polyester and nylon. The polyester is more of a sod. If you put sod in your yard over the time and you've ever had it just kind of fade off, or people walk through your grass and it wears it out and it never comes back, and you see that netting underneath it. Mm-hmm. That's somewhat how polyester can be. It doesn't have a life memory. Nylon's like an old St. Augustine grass that no matter what you do, it always bounces back.
Oh, I like that idea. The bouncing back there. Now, earlier we were talking about the carpeting for the stairs. And, everybody likes some people like carpeting on their stairs. And with the children and the animals running up and down and mom and dad and blah, 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 up to it. What on a stair? Because they take more, I think, more use than the floor, like in your living room or dining room or something. People kind of walk through it, but they don't really get onto it. What would be the best for someone to do their stairs in?
Well, I'll talk a little bit about stairs. A lot of people aren't aware of the fact that most carpet companies, manufacturers, do not warranty carpet on stairs.
See, I never knew that. You learn something new every day. Thank you.
Most people don't. The key to stairs is the padding. It really is the key everywhere, but on stairs it's very crucial that you're using an 8-pound pad, a very high, heavy, dense pad. So your carpet doesn't have a whole lot of room to move up and down. That's what wears carpet out, really, is the movement. The more it moves when you're walking on it, the more the carpet fibers are rubbing against each other and they can wear themselves out and cut themselves out. Then you vacuum them out, which thins them out. And then your carpet starts to lay down, and mat and crush are those terms. Mm-hmm. So on stairs, we do a lot of different applications on stairs. We do nice pattern pieces on stairs that just look gorgeous, but we always use usually a 3/8, very thin but heavy, dense pad, which allows that carpet to hold up on stairs. The other crucial thing about stairs that a lot of people don't do is vacuum, because they're hard to vacuum.
Yeah.
Unless you have the proper vacuum with a separate attachment. The reason you need to vacuum, again, is because the dirt granules get into your carpet, and those two almost act as razor blades as you're walking on it, and you start losing yarn, and then you start losing body of the carpet.
So that's what I call them, the fuzzy balls. They kind of, it reminds me of a fizzy ball. And so that is losing everything that it should not be losing because it's not being taken care of right, correctly?
It can be. It can be. There's a lot of warranty claims that come out that get turned down due to lack of maintenance, and it's hard for us as the retailer because I develop that relationship with you, the customer, and I have to be the one to tell you they're not picking up your claim because they can tell. They go in with a vacuum and they've pulled stuff out of your carpet that they say it wouldn't be there if you vacuumed it, 2 to 3 times a week. It's very hard sometimes to, and sometimes I still do stuff, I'll try to figure out a way to help somebody replace a room. We might give them the labor or give them the padding, or we find a way to make them happy because it's hard to fight corporations.
Oh, yes.
Corporations can be really tough sometimes to battle.
It's like they're going to be dealing with my auntie. You better go
From Brooklyn?
Yes. So you better really be prepared for a good battle on your hands, Now, what I wanted to ask you, too, is a lot of houses, what they do is they just have the padding in the middle of the stairs. Whatever wood they're using in their entranceway and stuff is up on the side of the stairs. And then they have, little pads like this. What is the best thing to do with a big family, a lot of traffic, and so on and so on? Is it better to have that little square of carpeting in the middle of your stair, or should they do the whole stair from left to right?
It's kind of a preference. When I worked in Pasadena, we did a lot of different stair jobs. What you're talking about with wood on the sides is a stair runner. So you do wood on the sides, and then you put a stair runner. And that really, it's a couple of things. Aesthetically, it looks really nice. And people also worry about tripping and slipping down their stairs. So that's one of the reasons I've done wood staircases for folks, and they've come back in a year later and said, I want a carpet runner down my stairwell. I've slipped, and I don't like it. So, again, that's more of a preference thing for the consumer when they come in. And again, if you don't have a children at home anymore, and it might just be a couple living in the house, and they want that beautiful staircase. I mean, we've done staircases with the, dark oak on the top with the white faces, more of a colonial style. If you look at our website, you'll see that there. I think on my Facebook it's on there too. I'm not positive, but it might be. Or maybe on Yelp. We're on every avenue there is to find us. So.
Or they, if you really want to find them very quickly, instead of going on your computer or this or that or da-da-da-da-da, get in your vehicle, you stop off at Starbucks on the bottom of the hill, you come up Yucaipa Boulevard, bada bing, bada boom, he's right there on the right-hand side. You can't miss him, right? And you go in and you have a nice visit, and you got your coffee, and you guys jibber-jab, and that's the best way to do it because everything is right there. They can pick out and they can talk.
Yeah, yep, 33575 Yucaipa Boulevard, right? Pretty much on the corner of Oak Glen and Yucaipa Boulevard behind 7-Eleven. M&M's been there for 30 years. Mike and Marvin started this store many, many years ago, and we just carry on the tradition. Mike's son Hunter Tate works with me, and you can find us on Yelp. You can find us on Facebook at M&M Carpets. You can find us. Our website is mmcarpetsinc.com. That's just mmcarpetsinc.com. The phone number is 790-1929. That's a 909 area code. There's a lot of ways to find us. We advertise in the Yucaipa Mirror. So, yeah, there's all kinds of ways, and you'll either see myself or you'll see Hunter.
Yeah, he's a a very good-looking child. I
He's
gotta
a
say
good
young.
kid.
I gotta say young adult. I can't
Well, he's
say
20.
child.
He's half my age. He's a good kid. He does a great job. He takes after the family business. His father owned that business for many, many years, and he's gonna really excel. And I hope one day he might be the owner. You know, but it'll be his store.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
That's nice, and you can pass it on to generation.
Yeah,
I love that
I
idea.
gotta retire.
Yeah, why?
Eventually, I'm gonna retire.
Why?
I have a trailer, and I want to go camping.
And I can just imagine now in the camper, I can see the wood floor. I can see a little carpeting around. You probably have carpeting on the walls for insulation.
It's funny you brought that up, and I can tell you that we do trailers. We do camping trailers.
Oh, really?
We do RVs. We're one of the only shops in town that does motorhomes, big RVs, big motorhomes. They're very difficult to do because of slide outs and pop outs. I don't recommend any type of hard surface being tile, hardwood, anything like that. We use vinyl, and there's so many great vinyl products that look like wood or marble or tile, So that's what I did in my trailer, is I put a sheet vinyl that looks like Mexican pavers. That's
Whoa.
And it looks really nice. I've done a few projects. We do carpet in them, and vinyl looks like hardwood. I've done a couple really nice ones, and it is definitely an option. And most of the people around don't really want to do them, especially the RV shops. They don't want to do them.
That's weird, huh?
It's difficult. There's a lot of intricate little corners, and like I said, they're all nowadays have these big slide outs, so you have to pull the slide out all the way out and get underneath. It can be difficult, but we managed to get them done. They do come to us. We ask they bring them to our lot that you came to. So we have a big lot. That way we're not at their house trying to work maybe on the side of the house or in
So,
the RV storage.
If you guys that are listening, KCAAradio.com, I put M&M Carpet's website up. So I guess what we're looking
Thank
at...
you.
You're welcome. I guess what we're looking at is vinyl that looks like hardwood, right?
That is definitely, yes, that's exactly it. And it's a great product. These products have 20-year wear warranties. They're so easy to clean. They're priced reasonably. They fit within any budget. And as you can see in the pictures, it really does. It just makes a room beautiful.
I like that.
Very nice product.
That is very nice. And Andrew, thank you for getting that up for us. I appreciate it.
I have help back here, So,
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's not just me.
He has magic fingers.
You're
He
the
talks to the equipment.
Right?
Yes. Now, Bob, one more thing I'd like to ask you, all right, because I'm looking at the clock. Can you come back another day?
I would come back anytime. This is more fun than I normally have, if that's a word, more fun. I love this. I enjoy your company.
Thank
and
you.
I'm having a great time, so I'm always willing to come.
All right, let's bump out your contact information, and then from there, let's go in, and the three of us can talk about the special that is coming up next weekend. Okay? All right.
Got it. M&M Carpets, 33575 Ukaipa Boulevard. Phone number is 909-790-1929. You can look us up on Yelp. Just type in M&M Carpets. Facebook, M&M Carpets. And the website is mmcarpetsinc.com.
One more time.
M&M Carpets, 33575 Ukaipa Boulevard. Phone number is 909-790-1929. Look us up on Facebook at M&M Carpets. You can find us on Yelp at M&M Carpets. I left out Instagram at M&M Carpets. And our website is mmcarpetsinc.com.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Yay! And see, everybody, I want everybody to call Bob now, if not sooner. Get your carpeting and your flooring redone now. Why, there's a low in the heavy spring and summer traffic, especially this summer. And if you get it done now before the holiday rush, you can go, ta-da, I got it done, right? And with all the different colors. Now, I got to admit, there's a lot of gorgeous colors I've seen in your shop. And I would have to go in there, I think, 4 days and look, and because of the lighting. Remember, think of the lighting that is coming through your windows. Think of the color of your furniture, your walls, your draperies, your throw pillows. Think of all of this as you're looking for that new carpeting or that new flooring.
Yes, and also, think about it is springtime, time for spring cleaning, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I always recommend people take stuff home. And
There
they
you
don't
go.
look at it in my store under the fluorescent lighting. So like you said, take it home. Carpet samples go on the floor where we're going to install them. And I usually tell them for 24 hours you look at it morning, noon, and night.
Yes.
And you move it around the house. Some folks will pick carpet colors like that. Walk right in and go, oh, I like that one. Okay.
I mean, but let's be honest. Have you ever had that one customer that had, picked their designs, you installed it all, and they were like, just kidding, I don't like it?
Well, it's funny you say that. People
That's a good
people
question.
do that, and my website's powered by Shaw Industries.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the Shaw carpets come with a 30-day satisfaction warranty.
After installation?
Absolutely.
Wow.
There is a catch.
Oh, here we go.
The catch isn't that bad. So the average cost to carpet a 2,200 square foot home, you're probably in the $4,000 range, or more.
Okay.
So from that purchase, you can return your carpet, and you only pay for the labor. The labor portion on that's only about $500 or $600. So it still does cost you a little bit, but it's still very much so worth sending it back.
Very good.
If you missed.
There you go. And just think, Mommy's Day is right around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Does Mommy need a new carpet or want a new carpet? There you go. Your shopping is done. Right?
Get
And
Mom some new carpet.
yes, and I want everybody to make sure that you're writing down all the information, phone numbers, so on and so on. And also mark on your calendar next Thursday. What is the date next Thursday?
You don't know? You're expecting me to know?
Yes, I do.
I don't even know what today is. The 10th, May the 10th.
Hey, you got it right. Yay.
Thank God for computers.
Yes. Well, next Thursday, number 10, I and my team from Let's Go Shopping with Bev was thinking of something totally different for two mommies. Two mommies. And what we're going to be doing is, soon as we start the show next Thursday, because we're from 3 to 4, the phone lines are going to be open. The first two mommies that call in, all right? We're not selling you anything. We're giving something away, okay? And whatever it is, and when you call, you give Andrew or Brandon, my board ops, your name and phone number. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Why? I went around and I talked to a lot of my friends, and a lot of us got together, and we have giveaway baskets for two mommies. Like I said, nothing is, you don't have to buy anything or anything like that, right? And this is what we are going to be doing. From American Road Trip Bar and Grill in Yucaipa, their food is so
Amazing.
good. Oh, I love their food. And each mommy gets $50 and $10 gift certificates. They can use them all at once. They can use them every once in a while.
So I'm excluded. I can't call in.
No, these are just for mommies.
Okay.
Mommies, okay? And then our good friends, Big Five Sporting Goods up in Yucaipa. They are also giving out two $50 gift cards. You can walk in there, buy whatever you want. A pair of tennies, a running bag, whatever you would like. It's up to you. All right, we have Fantastic Sam's also up in my town. And Marie and her team are giving out 2 free haircuts plus hair products. All right? Okay, we're not done yet, boys and girls. Also, Johnny's Nursery in Yucaipa. And Teresa, the owner of Johnny's Nursery, will be with us next week. They are giving out 2 plants to the mommies.
Oh.
The mommies pick their plants. and they can go to the nursery and do it, whenever they
Yeah,
want.
sure.
Right? Also, my favorite hangout of all hangouts, Starbucks Coffee jumped online. Yes.
Love it.
And they are giving gift cards for coffee. I spoke to the manager this morning. She says, I'm not going to tell them exactly what it includes. That means she is going to go on and above.
Wow.
What it is, right?
Starbucks-tastical.
Yes. And the last one on the list is Carmen from Calamasa Veterinarian Clinics in Calamasa. And she, a doggy, cat, whatever kind of pet you have.
Yeah, sure.
Henry, our orangutan, is not included in this. I don't know why people don't like orangutans.
They're cute.
I know, but they said no. And she is going to give out 2 special things to each mommy. It's in secrecy. She is working on it now as we speak. So remember, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
All right? Call in soon as you hear us talking about Mommy's Day. The phone lines are going to be open. The first 2 mommies that call in, all we need is your name and phone number.
That's it.
That's it. And then we get when we're going to meet up and, start giving you all the goodies, when you can get over to Johnny's Nursery with Teresa and so on and so on. And why are we doing this? If it wasn't for our mommies, none of us would be here.
Well,
can I
speak
up
for
the game?
yourself. I was invented in a laboratory somewhere.
I knew you and I were weird. That's the reason why. And also, real quick, let's bump this out. We did some research this morning. Rich, my partner, I asked him to do this while I was doing other things. And we wanted to find out more about Mommy's Day.
Oh.
How did it get started? Who came up with this idea? How long did it take for everybody to do it, right? Well, guess what, boys and girls?
You Googled.
I didn't, he did. And he printed it out for me. Now, I'm going to drop down here. I'm giving you the highlights because of our time frame.
Oh, you got 7 minutes. You're good.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Mommy's Day was, I cannot speak French, so I'm going to bypass that. All right?
You thought that I was speaking French,
Right.
and you passed it over to me.
And it was going, Mommy's Day through all the different countries had many different names for Mommy's Day. But it meant the same thing. It was for the mommies. All right? And everybody liked it. Everybody accepted it. And it started growing. All right? Motherhood has always been on the calendar for all of the goodies and everything that mommies have done. I'm giving everybody the short version. And in the packages that we're giving away, all of this information will be for you. All right? And how many years, when do you think it actually started?
100 years, 200 years ago?
I'm going to say 1841.
You're close.
Wow.
That was a wild guess. I should play lotto today.
Yeah, I should have
1841.
marked this on. Okay, here it is. Now, who said 18 what?
That would be
Andrew.
Andrew, your board op, the only guy in the room.
Yes. And,
Next to your guest.
What year did you say?
1841.
You're close.
Really?
Bob, what do you think?
I'll go 1819.
It was actually 1872.
Wow, I'm almost
Yes.
kind of smart enough for a game show.
Yes,
So it's not 200 years old. It's
right.
yeah.
And this has to come from a man's mouth because it's part of the war. But Bob, would you do the honors and read this little bit right here?
I will.
Okay, just from this and this. Since men start the wars, I figured the men could read this.
Who wrote the words to Battle Hymn of the Republic, suggested the idea of International Mother's Day to celebrate peace, motherhood in 1872. There were many other women who were active with local groups holding annual Mother's Day remembrances. But most were more religious gatherings and not holiday that we know today. One of the women who was working on establishing Mother's Day as a national celebration was the mother of Anna Jarvis. Miss Jarvis held an annual gathering, Mother's Friendship Day, to heal the pain of Civil War. After she died in 1905, Anna campaigned for the establishment of a Mother's Day to commemorate her mother.
Isn't that something? That you
That
guys,
is interesting.
You guys started the wars, and we had a mommy define peace and happiness and turned it into a lovely holiday as Mommy's Day.
Well, I'll say something about Mother's Day if we have a minute or two.
Yes, we do.
I think that Mother's Day, yeah, we have Father's Day too.
Yes. Oh, I haven't forgotten
but-
you guys.
well,
It's
no,
not
but-
your time yet.
But Father's Day is so different.
Mm-hmm.
Mother's Day is special because, let's face it, the mothers are the ones that have the children. The mothers are usually the ones, most cases that are with those kids
Mm-hmm.
forever. Your mother's always with you. You always find a way to call mom. You always find a way to get mom a gift. I think Mother's Day has always been a special day, and I take pride in my wife,
Mm-hmm.
the mother of my children, and my own mother, my grandmother. So yeah, it's a good time. And my favorite time about Mother's Day is brunch.
Oh, yes. Yes. And I'm glad you brought that up when you said your our mommies and our grandmommies. And when I was younger and when my grandmother and my mom was still with us, they're up there. They talk. They go, "What's the matter for you?" And you had to swap. But yeah, we always used to get together, and all of the food. And we're talking about a big Sicilian family. Every place you go, there's
sounds
food
wonderful.
everywhere. And yeah, and it's really good memories. And I want to thank my mom and my Grammy and my sister Joyce. And she was like my second mommy with everything that they did and taught us as we grew. And then as we got older, and now we're having our own families. And pretty soon they will have their families, and to pass down all these really good, happy memories and all of the traditions. I think it's fabulous. And I got thinking about it the other day, and I said, that's why we're doing this for mommies. I would love to do it for every single mommy in the universe, but we just can't do that.
If you give me 10 seconds, I'm gonna up the ante on the basket, and I'm gonna add a gift certificate to See's Candy to each one of those baskets.
Thank you.
Am I still excluded from participating?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm glad you mentioned that, Andrew. I keep on telling everybody this to remind you. Anybody that is affiliated with this radio station in any way is not eligible. Let me repeat that. It's
So no
not
chocolate.
eligible
I'll get us
For me.
candy.
for
from
Okay,
any,
thank you. Thank you,
for
Bob.
anything,
Thank
any
you.
giveaways. We don't
Choose
do
gift
it.
certificates in a box.
Because it's for you all of our listeners.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
sure.
And we have the 2-minute mark. One more time, Bob. Bump out your contact information.
M&M Carpets, 33575, Ukaipa Boulevard. Phone number is 909-790-1929. Look us up on Facebook, Yelp, Instagram. And thank you, Bev, for having me.
welcome.
And Andrew, thank you.
And Andrew, thank you for another good show.
I try.
Yeah.
I try to make it as difficult and as painful as possible for you, Bev.
I know you do it, and we laugh all the way. And I want to thank everybody that tuned in next week. We'll talk to you next week, same time, same station. And remember, the first 2 callers next week. And Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band is going to be dancing us out of the radio station. Living in Paradise. Talk to you next week. Ciao.